There's so many of them. Oh my god. Look at them all. Whoa. Whoa. What? Whoa. Holy. Hey Pandalings, this is the Black Belt Panda, and welcome back to episode 4 of PandaCraft Skyblock. Now before we begin, I do want to mention that I made some updates to help out anybody who wants to record videos on PandaCraft Skyblock. I call it the YouTuber update. Now basically, I've added 3 new commands: item pickup, item drop, and hide. Now these are to prevent players from dropping items on your island, picking up items on your island, or to hide players from your view altogether. So this can prevent players from stealing your stuff. If you've got drops on your island, it prevents them from giving you free stuff if you don't want it, or just spamming your island with items. And it also prevents them from getting in your way while you are mining cobblestone or chopping down wood if you hide them, because you can't see them. So let's go ahead and demonstrate this. I'm going to go into creative mode for this demonstration. I'm going to just go ahead and get some more cobble here, and I've got everything turned on right now, so I'm going to throw some items down and you'll see people are picking them up. Now if I disable item pickup by typing /item pickup off, now when I throw these items, nobody can pick them up except for myself or members of my island. So if I come over here, I can pick them up. So now I'll just tell them to try dropping an item, and we'll see that they can drop, right? Now, if I do item drop off and tell them to try. Yep, now nobody can drop any items. So I'll turn item pickup back on. Off. There we go. So now nobody can drop items or pick up items on the island. So now the next command is pretty cool. Now you see everybody? Now you don't. So by typing hide on, you can make everybody invisible. Type hide off, and they're visible again. So they can't tell, it's just on your client. They're not actually invisible. You just can't see them. So that prevents people from getting in your way on your island. Now, in addition to these commands, I've also disabled any damage that occurs on someone else's island. So if someone takes damage, they won't actually get hurt. So you see these people jumping on the cacti over here, and they'll be able to do that forever, because they're not actually taking damage. So if we do who is Mac 4000, you'll see he's already got low health. Who is, let's see, who else was jumping on there? Jaffa. He's already got low health too. Okay, so nobody here apparently has full health. Who is Captain? I'm not having much luck with this, but they shouldn't actually be taking damage since they are on someone else's island. So that's pretty cool. And any mobs won't actually target them. So if I grab, for example, a skeleton and just spawn it here, it's not going to shoot anybody. So mobs won't actually target any of the players if they're on someone else's island. So this just prevents players from spamming deaths and not being able to protect themselves in the event that a mob tries to attack them. So just pretty cool stuff. Now I'm going to get rid of these items here. Oops, there we go. And yep, okay. So we're good. And all right, so basically between the last episode and this one, I did a lot of farming of resources, and I used the cobble to expand on the island just a little bit. You can see these platforms here that we've got, and I moved the tree farm over there onto that platform. So not a whole lot of work done, but mainly just grinding away at different farms to try to build up our resources. We've got quite a bit of melons and a good bit of sugar cane. The cactus is a little slower, but we've also got a lot of wood and saplings, and I did manage to get 2 apples, woohoo, and almost a double chest of cobblestone. So I'm going to go into survival mode, and there we go. Hide all the players. All right, so now we can't see anybody. They won't interfere with whatever it is we're trying to do. Now, another cool thing is with item drops turned off, if someone shoots an arrow, it won't actually shoot the arrow. So you won't be, having arrows all over your island to pick up. So it's pretty cool. In my case, it prevents people from giving me free stuff because, I don't want free stuff. I'm doing this legit. All right. Now, we can go ahead and get started with the actual skyblocking. So we've got a lot of stuff grown. Probably because people have been here. I don't know. But let's go ahead and grab all the stuff from our farms here really quick. But my plan is to expand. First of all, I want to do the challenges. We've got enough stuff to complete a lot of the challenges for the first time. And now a lot of the challenges are repeatable. But I want to do the first completion on camera. And that also gets us further in the different challenges. We've got quite a bit of stuff here that we can collect. That's pretty awesome. But, yeah. So, coming up soon, I do want to get around to making a mob trap. So we can start getting bone meal. I'm going to use my tree feller ability here with MCMMO to chop these trees down. And to use tree feller, you just right-click with your axe. When you go to chop the wood, you only have to right-click once. Eventually, it'll wear off. Like just any... Yep, there it goes. Tree feller has worn off. And there's other abilities in MCMMO for different... Picked up some cobble a minute ago. Nope, I did not. It is not in my inventory. It wasn't me. But anyway, different things like mining, fishing, etc. There's like different abilities that you can do. So let's put this stuff away. A good bit of resources from that. All right. And I did take the mushrooms down because we grew 5 of each mushroom, which I think for now is good because we don't actually have a challenge for them. But let's go ahead and complete some challenges. So we have apple collector we're going to complete. We have, let's see, I don't know if I can do cactus farmer yet, but I'll see if I can do that. Sugar farmer we can do. Melon farmer we can do. And novice builder requires island level 20. So /is info tells us that we are island level 21, so we can do that one too. So let's go ahead and grab 128 melons, 64 sugarcane. How much cactus do we have? We are 1 cacti short of being able to complete the challenge. Do we have one? Do we have an extra one? No, we'll do that one later. No biggie. All right, and 2 apples. So let's go ahead and complete the challenges. All right, so apple collector. Woo! Apple collector challenge. Now we get 1 of each common sapling. That's the... Oops, that's the, oh, we got 2 of each one. My bad. We've got 2 jungle saplings, 2 oak saplings, 2 spruce, and 2 birch. If we complete that challenge again, we'll also get the acacia and dark oak saplings. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in here for now. And now we'll do the next challenge, which was sugar farmer, 64 sugarcane. Now we've got 15 clay and 5 dirt. So I'm going to go ahead and put that away as well. And now the next one we can do is melon farmer. That gave us 5 more dirt. So look at that. We've got 25 dirt now. All right. And the last one that we can do right now is novice builder. So we've got 1 iron pickaxe now and 5 dirt. Awesome. Oh, we see a player there. Sometimes it does glitch a little bit. You just type hide on again and the player will go away. That's if a player joins. Sometimes the server doesn't see that they joined for some reason. I'm still working on fixing that. But yeah, so pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. We have an iron pick, which I guess we can use when we need it, I suppose. All right. And we've got 10 levels of experience now, and we should have some money too. Yeah, we now have $650 that we can spend in the shop, which I'm not going to do if I can help it. I don't want to use the shop unless I absolutely have to. So yeah, awesome. Let's go ahead and start getting some cool stuff done. All right, I do want to mention those players were actually taking damage on the cactus. There was a slight error in my code, which has since been fixed. As you saw, that player over there was burning a second ago, and that player over there is standing on the cacti, and now they're not taking damage. So, fixed. Yay, awesome. But, yeah, it's just a small small area. It didn't actually make sense. I don't know why the code that I wrote didn't quite work. I guess it just didn't understand it or something. I don't know, but it's been fixed, so that is great. All right, so let's go ahead and do some stuff. Now, before we start any projects, we could really use some more materials, and I'd like to get to the next level of challenges here. And to do that, I need to knock off 2 more of these challenges. Now, to do wheat farmer, we of course need bone meal, which is going to require a mob farm. So that's going to come later. What I want to try to get is cactus farmer and pumpkin farmer. Now, I've got 64 cacti here. So we're going to complete the cactus farmer. Boom. And now we've got 10 sand. Great. And now if we go back here, and I'll show you, there's repeat rewards. So I could get 1 of all saplings. If I turn in 3 apples, I can get a leather for 66 cobblestone. We just did the cactus, 64 for 10 sand. Now if we turn in 68, we'll get 5 sand. So you can get rewards for repeating these. I did tweak the rewards a little bit since the last recording. So now you get like 15 clay for repeating the sugar farmer reward instead of 1 clay, because 1 clay was just ridiculous. So next up, we want to accomplish pumpkin farmer. All right, so to do pumpkin farmer, well, we need to make a little pumpkin farm. So we've got some dirt here. I'm going to use about 20, I think. We're going to do the farm over here. Let's go in, I don't know, like 2 blocks or so. And I'm just going to do 5 blocks like so. And then we're going to do more like that. And there we go, 20 blocks. All right. Now let's go ahead and put our dirt back here. Grab some melons because getting hungry. All right. Oh, 7. Nice. All right. So we need the hoe and we need some water and some cobblestone. So let's grab that. And we want, let's see, we've got 5 blocks out, which means we need a water source either in the middle, like right here, and then we can have a stem on either side, or we could put the water blocks on either side. I think, yeah, space-wise, it's more efficient to just stick it right here. So we're not going to use the cobble. But we are going to get some water here. And we're going to place that down here. Let me hide the players. I forgot to hide them. All right, so let's till this out here. And this will be our pumpkin farm. So it's not as fast as the melon farm because we were only giving each stem 1 dirt block to grow onto. But now we have to locate our pumpkin seeds. Of course, we've only got 1 to start with. Oh, hey, Kaz is on. Ha 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 ha. All right. So now once that grows and gives us a pumpkin, it can actually, right now, probably shouldn't have tilled that because it can grow in any one of these spots. But once we get a stem in on all these locations, each one will only be able to grow to 1 dirt block. This doesn't actually need to be a dirt block. So we're going to take this. All right. And we've got an extra dirt block now to turn in. Let's see. Well, I don't see Cause, so I think the hide worked on him at least. All right. So I also want to relocate the melon farm. We've got 16 dirt blocks here, plus the blocks under the stems, which gives us 20. So we can actually do another one like this over there. And again, you know, we've got a lot of melons now, so we really don't need this, you know, high-speed farm. So we'll put the melons away here. Because as you can see, with 20 dirt, we've only got 4 melon stems. So if you think about that, over there, we can have 10 melon stems if we follow this same pattern. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the water here. We're going to grab all this dirt. So even though it's not as fast, it does give us more. So it's a little more efficient over time, that is. Because can't be grabbing the melon every time I see it. But anyway, once we get enough pumpkins, we can do that challenge to complete the pumpkin farmer. We'll be able to access the next tier of challenges and hopefully get some good stuff. All right, so we are going to place the dirt. I don't know if I want to connect it. I kind of like to keep a sort of an area in between. I think that would look good. So we'll start it here. And we'll just do the same size. Like that. We'll put our water in there. Till the dirt. And seeds are over here. Alright, so how much dirt do we have now? We have 14. So I'm going to grab the melon seeds. We're going to need 2 more. Actually, we only need 1 more, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Because we've got the... we're actually using 9, not 10. But, yeah. If I move that water block somewhere else, then we could get 10, but I'm not going to do that. Actually, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, we could. We really could. Gotta love when I discover things in the middle of doing something. Alright, but what I mean is if we put the source, the source of water here, then 1, 2, 3, yeah, okay, they're all within 4 blocks, so we'll be able to do that. If we do that like so, mine this, put the dirt down like so, do that, boom. And now if we put another one here, we can mine this, put that there, grab the water, move it, boom. Alright, so I'll just till that for the heck of it, just so it looks good. Alright, now, we kind of sacrificed our walking space, but that's okay. We can deal with that later. You know what we can do is put a block down on either side like that. Come over here to the crafting table and get ourselves some stairs. Let's do 8. We only need 6, but whatever. So we'll put some stairs there. We'll put some stairs there. And now we've got a little walkway. It's like a little bridge. That works, right? But we don't really have anything to cover up the water with at the moment, but that's fine. So now we have a pumpkin farm starting and a melon farm. So we've got all our melon seeds planted, but again, should be, because it goes in a 1, 2, 3, 4, goes in sort of a circle. Yeah, so that should work. Yep, there it goes. See the furthest one away, just what do you call it? Like, it's not really fertilized. It's fertile, I guess. Hydrated, I suppose. It's just hydrated. All right. Now, let's check our challenges here. So, wheat farmer, I guess we're going to have to do a mob farm, really, to get to that. So, I have to figure out where I want the mob farm to be and how I want it to look. I'll have to figure that one out. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and figure that out off camera. So I'll be right back. All right, so it's actually been a little while. I've been fixing bugs. There were a lot of bugs in my code. Some things weren't working like they're supposed to. It wasn't actually the way I wrote the code. It was just the code I was using wasn't working. So I did rewrite the whole system in a different way. And now the commands that I introduced, the item drop, item pickup commands, should work properly. There's a new command called kill mobs. And you can set that on or off to allow players who aren't a member of your island to kill mobs on your island. As you can see, off, players can no longer kill mobs on your island. So that's a new one. That was a request from a few of the players, so I added it. All right, so we're going to build a mob grinder. And I want to build it over there. I don't know why, but over there just feels like it needs a mob grinder. So we need a lot of cobble. Oh, I got 3 apples, by the way. 3 apples. From cutting down the trees, which means we can get 1 of all saplings now. Boop. Yay! All right, so now we have, let's go ahead and put the other ones in here. So now we have 2 new saplings. we have the acacia and dark oak. So that is awesome. All right, so let's grab some resources. I'm going to build it out of cobblestone. I know it's generally what everybody builds their mob grinder out of, but not because I want it to stay cobblestone, because I will be replacing like all the cobblestone on this island eventually when I can. So I'm doing it out of cobblestone because it's temporary. I'm going to grab some and we're going to start building. But what I'm going to do is just your standard mob grinder. You know, you've got your drop up to a spawning platform. I'm going to try to use as little resources as possible. All right, so we're going to figure out where we want our platform here to be. I think I want it to be, we're going to center it here. So let's see how many blocks we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so this is 15 by 15. I know it's a square. So we're going to find the center then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to find the center this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. I placed it right in the center. How cool was that? All right, now I want the feet to be at my head level here. So we're going to put our platform down right here. I want that torch back. I'm going to take that torch and put it right here. There we go. All right. So basically, I'm just going to build my tube. I know that we can drop our mobs about 22 blocks. Now, the formula for figuring out how far to drop them is x minus 3, which gives you the damage in half hearts. So in this case, 22 is x, that's our height, minus 3 is 19. And I know that most mobs, the zombies and the skeletons are mainly what we're concerned about, have 20 hit points. So knowing that this is going to deal 19 hit points of damage tells me that they will be left with 1 half heart of damage, 1 hit point of damage, and we should be able to take them out 1 hit. So this will be 1 block for falling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. And then 1 and 2. So this is the maximum amount that they can fall. So if for whatever reason it still doesn't work, I'll just throw some slabs in or something, make a little staircase. We'll figure it out. But yeah. So this is where we want them to fall. Actually, I don't want these blocks here. I want them here because we want our tube to be the 3 by 3. So I'm going to outline our 3 by 3 area here, like so. All right. Let's. I got an iron pickaxe. That's cool. Forgot about that. So I don't want these blocks here. So I'm gonna take these back down, and this is gonna be a little tricky. I will figure it out, but the reason I'm making my tube 3 by 3 is because I don't want any mobs clogging it up, and I do want spiders, at least for the time being. When I don't want spiders anymore, I'll put slabs up there to stop them from spawning, but for the time being, I do want them because I need the string, because I have no other source of wool or string at the moment, and that'll help me get fishing rod, bow, all that fun stuff. So we're gonna do this. There we go. That works. And what I'll do is, oops, I think I went too far. Nope. Yeah, that's fine. That's right. I'll probably do this off camera because this is gonna take a while. But I'm just gonna warp back down with /I home. And then just keep building up repeatedly until I have my tube. And then we'll start working on the spawning platform. All right, so update. I've got the tube made. I actually came up with a good way to do it. What I did was I made a pillar in the middle, and then I would go up a few blocks and then fill in around me, and then I would pillar up a few more blocks, fill in around me, and I just kept doing that till I had the tube done. So that made it a lot easier. I've started working on these water channels. So they're 8 blocks long right now. So the source block will go here at the end, and the water will flow, and it'll stop right here at this block. So then they'll fall down into the tube. So awesome. And I also got these corner blocks in here ready to go for the platforms and starting the walls and whatnot. And I've also made this little temporary platform sort of thing. Well, it's actually probably going to stay here in case I want to expand the mob farm in the future. But I put a water source up here so that I can access the water quicker when I go to do the channels. I made a bunch of signs. I also made a bunch of ladders. I made way too many ladders. Actually, I got like 4 stacks of ladders down there in the chest. But now we can get up and down a lot easier here up to this platform. And the ladders will probably stay, so we can get up to this temporary platform again if we want to expand the mob farm. But I did get attacked by a skeleton when I came up here. I forgot to light it up. It was dark. I came up and there was a skeleton, and I discovered my kill mobs command is bugged because I could not attack the skeleton, even though I'm the owner of the island. So I have to fix that. More bugs. Yay. It's what I'm doing is I'm looking at the world guard regions. I'm writing code that checks the world guard region and the owner. And for some reason, the code is very quirky. It doesn't like to get the region and its owner every time for some reason. It's not the way I wrote the code. It's just the commands itself, the functions in the code that are bugged, which is unfortunate. But so what I have to do is find a way to get around that, maybe without using regions. So without checking the region that we're in, maybe I can figure out a way to do that. I don't know, which is probably why I didn't do it before. But yeah, anyway, people want to allow other players to use their mob grinders for like a fee, whatever. Sounds like a good idea, so I'll get the command working. But anyway, I'm going to put in like walls, little platforms. Most people do them 2 high. I'm going to do mine 3 high, just to really reduce any chance that the mobs are going to get cluttered or stuck or anything like that. But here, actually, this block is a little bit, it's a little bit trickier, I suppose. We've got to block that off there, but I don't want the corners. And then we've got to come across here like that. So it'll look something like this, and the source blocks will go right there. This, of course, will be the wall, whereas this will be the side of the platform. So this is where most people would stop, and then they put their signs along here. But I really don't want any mobs, getting stuck, maybe jumping out and somehow onto the platform, or anything buggy that could affect that. So mine won't be exactly like that. Mine will be 3 high, just to play it safe. I know it uses a little bit more cobblestone, but we're saving cobblestone in the corners and anywhere else I can. So all that cobblestone down there I'll pick up here in a second. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to keep doing this because it's pretty boring off camera. All right, another update. So I am putting the platforms in place now and starting on the surrounding walls. So making progress. So just doing the platforms, then carrying the walls across here like so. Going to the other side, pulling them across here like so. And this is just really a variation on a very common mob grinder. Nothing fancy. Nothing really all that custom either. Just your basic mob grinder with a few tweaks to make it more efficient on a server. By using wider channels and a wider tube to prevent any clogging or bottlenecking of mobs. So I'm going to continue this off camera. All right, so we are here on top of the mob grinder. So the mob grinder is done, and we've got our little temporary sky base sort of thing here we can use to expand on it if we ever need to. But I don't think we'll need to. So I worked on making the mob grinder very efficient in delivering mobs to the tube, and it does that, well, very efficiently. If we go down here, down to the bottom, we've got mobs. Lots of mobs. There are so many mobs here, it is making my new computer start to lag. This is insane. So, let's go ahead and kill these mobs. I fixed the kill mobs command. There was just a slight typo with it. And I also fixed another command that, well, it's not really a command, but I fixed the hunger issue where you couldn't eat on another player's island. Again, it was a small typo on my part, but you can now eat on other players' islands, but you won't lose hunger on their islands. So let's see what this mob grinder can do. It's been running for a couple of minutes. I disabled witch spawning on the Skyblock server because I realized that witches really ruin these mob grinders. They have more health, and they drink healing potions when you try to attack them, so I disabled the witch spawning because this is Skyblock. This isn't regular, you know, Minecraft survival. So witches really are just detrimental to the Skyblock surviving experience. I added in these fences to keep spiders and baby zombies from escaping the mob trap. And I discovered you need fences in the corners for the baby zombies. Definitely. My inventory is probably almost full already. And oh my gosh, I need to eat. Holy cow, that just drained my hunger. There's so much experience here. Oh, wow. This is insane. Let me just, wow. So let's take a look at my inventory. Okay, my inventory is not full yet. That's good. But I haven't gone around to pick up the items. So many experience orbs, yes. Holy cow. I think I have kill mobs turned off, so I don't know why that player is attacking. I got hit by something, got too close. Probably a spider, I don't know. Everything else should be too high, too tall to hit me. But, oh, we're getting through them. We're getting through them. Look at all that stuff. So I need to come up with a better way to get the items. It looks like... yeah, it looks like I'm having issues with grabbing them. So I'm going to come up with a way to allow me to get in there and go. Unless my inventory's full. Oh, okay, my inventory's full. That's the problem. So we're going to, as you can see, I used it earlier. We're going to put these items away. Wow. Wow. I'm going to have to figure out a way to deal with the music discs. I might have to add them to the shop or something so you can sell them. Or just store them elsewhere for, I think there's a music disc challenge. But wow, why so many music discs? I don't remember, yeah, mobs shouldn't be dropping that many, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into my settings. Something is causing mobs to drop music discs. Wow, holy cow. I have got to fix that, but let's drop off our regular mob drops here. Because I do want to show you one interesting feature of the PandaCraft survival server. We have special presents. They're not too common. You know, they're actually pretty rare. Out of all of that, we managed to get 3 unknown books, 3 Winter's Day gifts, 9 surprise bags, an unidentified potion, and 9 trick-or-treat boxes. So we can open all of these. So... trick or treat. That was a trick, apparently. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, whew. Better not get hit by anything. Alright. So trick or treat, there's a chance you get a trick. But these are all the treats we got. We got, I don't know what all we got here. Looks like we got some knife fish. We got Power 1 book. I don't know if we got any of these music discs. We got 4 ghostly pies. So that's interesting. Then we've got an unidentified potion, which is a potion of strength. We have 9 surprise bags, so let's open those up. Alright, so we've got lots of food from that. That's good. Food is good. We've got 3 Winter's Day gifts. So from that, we got socks. Let's put the socks on. Look at that. We got diamond horse armor and another disc. We've got 3 unknown books. So let's open those up. We've got punch 1, projectile protection 2, and fire aspect 1. So playing on the Skyblock server has helped me to realize where things need to be nerfed and buffed. In this case, music discs. Nerf, definitely. And I might nerf all the surprise bags, Winter's Day gifts, and stuff like that as well. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, look at that. I need more chests already. Oh look, I got leggings. Oh, and they're perfect condition. That's cool. Well, I can combine these bows at the very least to save some space. Just put them together. Can you put more than one? No. I wish you could do that. So we can make a fully repaired bow. Alright, look at that. We've got a bow. And we've got arrows. So that's awesome. So, new weapon. Alright. So, it's a very efficient mob grinder. I already cleared it out. Now look how many there are already. Holy cow. Okay. So, I think that's pretty good for this episode. We're going to wrap it up. I'm going to do some more coding work and some, changing up some configuration settings on the back end just to, nerf the music discs, definitely. I got to figure out which plugin is doing that, and maybe nerf the surprise bags just a little bit. They're pretty close to being about right, I think, for how many mobs we killed. But yeah, there's our, let's back up here. There's our mob grinder. Awesome, 1 layer, and I don't think we're going to have to upgrade it ever. So, next time we'll get to work on, now that we've got that, getting some grass seeds. We've got plenty of bones now. We get bone meal. We get some grass seeds and start a wheat farm, and we can move on to the next level of challenges. All right, so thanks for watching. If you liked the video, click that like button. I hope it didn't run on too long. I know it went on a little bit longer than what you guys seem to like. But I will try to do my best to keep it short next time. It was one heck of a project. So, yeah, this is the Black Belt Panda. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.